Hi, I'm James Phillips, and welcome to another edition of Adapt and Overcome Fridays, and welcome to what I call my exercise room. Now, a lot of you are probably wondering, what in the world is that contraption he is standing next to? Well, as you can see by the name on the side, it's called a giddy-up core exerciser, and what this is basically mimics a horse. And for people like me that have balance issues and things along those lines, you could even be, a senior citizen and not able to do high impact workouts and stuff like we do at the box. But you could use something like this. Now, I don't recommend a machine over a horse by no means, but I can't afford a horse because I'm so broke I couldn't afford a cardboard box from a homeless person. I couldn't afford to feed the horse if somebody gave it to me. But this basically just mimics a horse. Now, when you get this machine, I think I paid like $300 for it 3 or 4 years ago. When you get this machine, it will not come with these boards attached to it. My dad just bolted them to it because I have issues with picking my knees up and my feet drag the ground, which defeats the purpose of this whole deal. Here's how I usually get on it, and I'll show you how it works and everything along those lines as well. Once I get on it, now I don't normally, and I don't recommend this either, doing this with shorts, because if you do, it's going to rub your inside of your thighs raw. I know this from experience. Now this thing is pre-programmed, and it's set for 15 minutes each cycle. I have had this for 3 or 4 years, so I do it sometimes 15 minutes, sometimes 30 minutes at a time. Their claim to fame is that if you do this 20 times, 3 times a week, it will improve your balance by 20%. Now, have I noticed a difference in anything along those lines? No, not really. The main purpose that I use this for is to stretch my groin area here, and to kind of try to help increase my balance for different things that I do while this machine is going. Now, if anybody is watching this that's on my page, y'all know that I'm in the rodeo industry and have been for quite some time. If anybody thinks that this is going to help improve their bull riding, they're wrong, because it's a center pivot machine. Anything with a center pivot machine will not help your bull riding whatsoever. There's a lot of guys out there that claim that Mighty Buckies and things like that with center pivots work. Truth is they don't, because only 2% of bulls are moving in a forward motion. If you're going to use something like that, then you need something with a pivot in the back. But if you have groin problems and you just want to stretch your groins or test it to see how it feels before you get on something, this would be a great device to have. And you don't have to feed it, and it's cheap. But anyway, you turn it on just like this, and I like to usually just get it going before I turn the speeds up. There's 5 different speeds, and I'm off course or something here. Something feels a little weird, but there's that, and there's that. And normally, I just sit there and squeeze and do this, or this, or this. Now, I'm not going to go through the whole 15-minute cycle, but as you can see, you tighten your core. I have the habit of tucking my chin just because that's what you're taught as a bull rider, and that's what I am in my heart. But they say to focus towards you know, having your chin up and things along those lines. And I'm going to go ahead and shut it off. That's basically it in a nutshell as far as that goes. Now, how I normally get off is pretty much the same way I got on. And just kind of roll over here like this. And sometimes if I can get far enough over it, I can either pick my leg up and go behind me. And since I've got shorts on, that sounds like a better idea today. I'll use this strap, pull myself down. Now I don't remember if I did this or not, but there's a on and off switch right back here. Always kill the power. And that is what, if any of y'all follow me on social media, and if I ever use the term that I rode my horse today, or I used my horse, this is what I'm talking about. There's, other than the short little demonstrations that I've showed you, there's also a few other exercises that you can do. It's just to basically improve your balance, but I like to use it because it stretches my groin area, and I got to get stretched any way that I possibly can. Thank you so much for taking the time to view this video, and always remember that every day is a gift from God, and what you do with it, well, quite simply, that's your gift back to Him. God bless.